Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Turnaround Coach, your place to get the little nuggets of information you need to take your organization to the next level and do that turnaround that it needs so that you can keep thriving and striving in the world of business, of schools, whatever it is you're working on. I'm Sherry, and of course, I am so excited to be back with you because I've got another great piece of information for you. I really want to make sure that you have all of the tools you need if you are in the middle of a turnaround or transforming, or even just trying to build and grow your business. These strategies can work for so many of those areas. And sometimes we just don't know what we don't know. And we need to be able to have that guidance and mentorship to be able to get ourselves to that level where we can start to implement some really great things and start to see the needle move. I'm super excited because I have two amazing things going on in the month of February. And I mean, there's several actually. This is going to be a pretty fantastic month, but two big things that have to do with the realm of leadership. And I don't know if I've ever shared on this channel before, but I recently became certified in leadership development. Now, I've been a school leader for 16 years in the official principal position. I've studied at Harvard, at Lamar University, at the University of Houston. I've had other conferences that I've attended and presented at over the years. And then being able to mentor up and coming leaders, I think has been one of the most rewarding and beneficial components to my own professional development, because I believe truly that if you can internalize the information and be able to send it back out, teach it to someone else, support somebody in their journey, then that's when you've reached that level of self-awareness, self-reflection, whatever it is, because you can then really give it back out in a way that you're applying the skills. I think that's so important. I was just sharing with some teachers that we give out so much information in the world of education, but how do we ensure that kids can apply that learning? And the same thing goes with adults, right? So one of the great big things that's coming this end of this week, doors open on Monday, or the program opens Monday. So we're in the process of marketing out and getting this information in people's hands. I'm partnered up with someone in business development, and we've come together and provided something called the 21st Century Women in Business and Leadership Mastermind. This program is going to be so amazing. I come in with all of my leadership knowledge, going through so many different modules that will help you as a female leader put yourself in the right rooms, get regarded in the right way, so that we can take the female leader to levels that we could only even dream about in years past. We really came up with this idea because 2024 is really supposed to be the year, or it's predicted to be the year, of the female entrepreneur. And as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you definitely are a leader. So we understand what it takes to not just lead in a corporate world, which these strategies definitely work for that, lead in a school setting, again, definitely work for that, but then also can take and lead in your own endeavors, your own adventures that you go into. The other component, and this is why that part was so important, is really building a business so that it's a business. So many times we are very high achieving at something, right? At a skill set. I'm very good at teaching. So I went out to start a business. But then we forget that we're working in the business, right? We're just self-employed. We're just teaching others to teach, right? But we're not thinking about running the business, working on the business, making sure that we have the right systems in place, that we're marketing and selling. Because if you're not selling, you don't have a business, right? If you're not generating money. Having that plan, having a business model, having structures so that you actually run as an entity. And that can be overwhelming and very daunting task to be able to take on yourself, especially if you are one of those people that you were very good with a skill set and you want to take it and make it a business. So that's where my business partner comes in, Mallory Giroux, and she takes you through that whole gamut. Developing your business model, your business plan, making sure you have the right funding structures, that you're registered in the correct manner, that you know what to do with your banking and your finance when it comes to your business. And you will leave out both with your own individual leadership analysis so that you can develop your own professional development plan moving forward, and an actual business plan for your business. That's amazing. But we also have included a few extra bonuses. We've included time with a book coach. So when you finish your studies with us, we turn you over to our third partner, Erin Lund, who is a book coach, and she will be guiding you through the process of writing a book. Because we know that that develops authority, right? That puts you in a place that's different than where others are. And we want to provide that for you as well. So that is opening on February 5th. And I promise, very well worth the money. You're getting a steal here. And when you leave out, you'll have certifications in leadership and business development. So that's always great as well. The second thing that's really exciting, and this is coming fast, it's actually on February 2nd, on Friday, February 2nd at 11:30 a.m. Central Time, I'll be going live on Instagram with Laura Bennett, and we're going to be talking about Leadership 2.0. And I'm excited for this conversation. We connected through a Facebook group and then just started talking a little bit more. And we actually started conversing more yesterday, talking about our plan for our live. And we think a lot alike. And the reason why we're calling it Leadership 2.0 is because right now in the world, we're so focused on compliance, getting it done, the hustle mentality, okay, I need to see the data. I need to see this. And while all of those things are super important, I'll never tell you that they're not. But in order to get your people to engage in a way that's going to help you get to those successful levels in all of those areas, we need to be able to remember that leadership is about people. We need to empower our people. They need to trust that we're going to be there to support them and protect them as needed, but also let them fly when they're ready, right? Let them take the reins and do the good work that's still moving us toward our mission, vision, and goals. I'm so excited about that conversation on Thursday. I hope that you can join in. It'll be again on Instagram Live, Laura Bennett, Bennett, and we'll be on her Instagram, but you can always find me over there too and see it as well, Sherry Dixon Consulting. I think it's going to be a pretty amazing talk. So you definitely don't want to miss out. And as we are wrapping up today's episode, I know it was a little more about advertising things, but I think these are two important things that you really don't want to miss out on. I want you to really think about your own definition of Leadership 2.0. We've been doing things in the same manner for so many years. And look where we are right now. The economy, politics, world relations, global relations, even just the mere fact of when times are hard, how are we faring? And it all has to do with the leader. Your employees are very important, your clients, your customers, your stakeholders. But the leader is the person that's going to drive all of the work that they do. And the work is hard. We all know that. And when times are hard, I believe that as leaders, we have to start thinking different, show up different, and remember why we got into these businesses, these endeavors, these positions to begin with, so that we can continue to move forward and have an impact on the world, which is what we all, I'm sure, set out to do when we stepped into our role. So think about this week what your definition is of leadership 2.0. And over the next few weeks, I want to kind of gear conversations, so throughout the month of February, about leadership and how, as leaders, we can develop our skills, we can push ourselves forward so that we can be the best that we can be. Because when you're doing a turnaround, when you're transforming any organization, when you're building an organization, no matter what stage you're in, the leader is going to have the biggest effect on the results. Your leadership skills, your own philosophy, how you create and manage system processes and procedures, and how you influence your climate and culture. You can argue with me all day long, but I'm going to stick to that, because you can't run your business without your people, and you can't run your business without your people. And one day over the next few weeks, you'll understand exactly what I mean by that if you don't already. All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing week. I hope you're able to jump onto that Instagram live on Thursday, and I'll make sure to put that in the description of today's information as well. And if you would like more information about the 21st century women in business and leadership, please make sure to reach out to me. You can email me, you can find me on social media, and I can get you the links to learn more about that program as well. All right, have a great week, and I'll see you right back here next week on Turnaround Coach.